So we're going to take a walk up into this plantation in South Carolina. Guy's going to open the door. I'm the only one on the tour. Big porch, wrapped around twice. Not as it was in 1859, but there's reasons for that. Yeah, look at the view. This is the front of the house. Nice shaded porch. Live oak tree there. Another one over there. He has the entrance would be coming wagons and carriages right in front. The staircase would have been in front of the front door, he says, but right here, dropping off guests. And the lane was done by a landscape artist, same one that did the National Golf Course in Augusta. Made it here first, as all lined with magnolia trees. So we come to the front door and he'll come and open it here soon. Pretty cool.
Okay, hello.
Hey.
Welcome to this 14,000 square foot mansion.
Yeah, what was your name again?
Ranger Brandon.
Ranger Brandon.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Yeah, he's our guide today. So we'll see what it looks like inside.
Yeah.
This is just the entry, what we would call a foyer.
Yes, a very large foyer. Again, very Greek revival. What are they trying to evoke? A temple. Who lives in temples? Gods. Okay. So this is part of the idea. It is meant to be very imposing and impressive upon entering the home. Obviously, a couple ground rules, and I'll keep it real short.
So who's in the paintings?
Yeah, right. So no touching of any of the historic furniture if possible. There are chairs if you need them. You're welcome to take any photography you like, just no flash photography.
Okay.
And of course, I'll leave you all the room. We're going to start briefly in the main hall. Well, I'll kind of give you a real crash course of the 4 generations and how we became a part at the very end. I'll then thread the full Hammond descendant, 3rd generation. Obviously, some artistic liberty taken there with the Dr. Seuss trees and the like.
Yeah.
That does give you a sense of the porch structure and the Belvedere.
A little different. So now we see the, what is it called again?
Well, welcome to the study.
The study, where the men would gather, right?
Men would gather. Originally, there would have been a billiards table in here. Original sycamore shells, over 400 titles from the family collection, 4 generations worth.
Sycamore wood.
Again, lots of Greco-Roman imagery.
And then the busts.
Those busts are original to Hammond's era. We'll talk about them in a moment. Again, the books come from multiple generations. The oldest would have been from 1700. It was a translation of the work of a classical author talking about the Punic Wars. Again, I love that era.
History of England. Haha, crazy.
Trades from the rest of the world, and the international economy will go to its knees, and everybody will be begging the South to preserve it. And so he basically says, no, you dare not make war on cotton. No power on earth dares to make war on planet. Cotton is king. Of course, we know that in some respects he is incorrect about that. The biggest threat of that was England's textile industry, where most of that cotton came to go. But by this point in history, England has acquired a few acquisitions from their own imperial aspirations. They've already got India, they've already got Egypt, they've got places where they're getting cotton from. And so there's much less reliance on southern cotton than might have been expected once the war actually breaks out. His less famous speech, though, and one that's worth pointing out, and I'm even giving you a little bonus tidbit because I work at another site that actually has a connection to this speech, but it's called his mudsill theory speech.